Yo. We back at it. Wisdom Talk, Ep.4.
What up, though?
Man, it's already 4 episodes, y'all.
Been a minute.
Time flies, man. From episode 1 to where we are now. We already making a couple changes. You can see we got a little background.
Let's go. Y'all dig it?
Got the little background in the back.
Definitely doing it big real big.
Let's
get it.
Change little things here.
Just changing up here and there.
You can see my face more clearly.
Yes, sir.
Clearly now, my mic is down. You know, that part. But yeah, all right. It's your boy, Swole, Horton, the Cameroon Goon, all that. Repping LMT, Legendary Music Team, as always. There you go, right there. Can't help myself. Got RKM Legend with me.
Let's get it. You already know, Mr. Controversial. Making all y'all mad.
Yeah, pretty much. And then Gianni.
What up? Recognize ENT. Yeah. What up? What it do?
We in this thing. So, just gonna start off the show. Let's go ahead and get these questions rolling.
Yes, sir.
Should already be
I'm excited for this
one. A little bit more.
I'm excited.
All right. I'm gonna start from the top of what you sent me. All right. So, how would we raise our daughter? So, like, it's just a personal question. How would we each raise our daughter? Just asking us personally on the panel right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll start it off. All right. How I will raise my daughter. I believe there's a balance. I'm always gonna talk about this balance because I'm a firm believer of balance. You don't want to be overly protective on your daughter, and then that's when she's gonna rebel. But at the same time, you don't want to be too lenient and act like you're a friend, because then that respect factor and lack of taking you seriously is gonna play a role. So I'm gonna have that structure, but let her know that she can talk to me about anything, and I'm not gonna just judge her, but I'm gonna make my recommendations on what is probably best for you and with a logical explanation of why. So I do want her to be a lady, and when she does find that man, to hold him down and, be that feminine woman. And one thing I know I'm not gonna do is have her thinking that she's a princess or a queen. But I'm gonna say she's special to me. She's special to our family. But not just to think that she could just walk around in society thinking that she's special. Because that's the difference when you have her princess, queen talk. That's just me personally and my perspective. So there you go.
You want to go ahead? Go ahead.
Okay, I did that.
Yeah. So the reason why I wanted that question on the podcast is because a lot of these women that I do talk about, and not in a bad way, not always in a bad way, but it's just like, it's how you raise. And if I had a daughter, the number one thing that I will tell her is what should have been told to you women. And what should have been told to you when you was little is that a man can either be good or a man can be bad. And you have to know the difference. Most of you women, especially black women, do not know the goddamn difference. So you got good men, good black men out here, that's good men. But because you still don't know the goddamn difference, you treat every man as if they're all good, and then you get hurt. Or you do the opposite. You treat them all bad, and then you still get hurt. Because you don't know the difference. Sorry.
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know something. He's due for one of those, at least one. All right, just one, at least one.
But yeah.
No, but to address what you were saying, to the question, I am a firm believer of balance, because I think that's what you were kind of alluding to.
Yeah.
Initially, when it comes to raising a daughter, especially in this modern day age society, especially, you
For
know,
real.
I mean, obviously, no matter who you get with, the daughter's going to be black, no matter who you get with. Light skin, you get with a black woman, it may be dark or light skin or albino, but you get with a white woman, it's always going to be mixed.
Wow.
No matter what y'all say, genetics, the law of genetics says a black man having a child with anybody, it's going to be black.
Yeah.
You take that.
I thought it was a skin tone thing.
Oh no.
Wow.
You have a if Horton has a child with a white woman, that mixed child,
Curry.
right? That white child walks the sidewalk, gets pulled over by the cops. That cop, that cop's gonna think that child's black off rip. That's just how it is. That's how it's been for decades. So let's stop playing the games. But anyway, but what I'm saying is balance, man. Yeah, I agree. You don't want to over pamper the daughter, you know, and treat them like a queen, because then they get spoiled, right? And then they get kind of shielded and blinded from the realities of what they have to face once they step out that door of the house, right? But at the same time, you don't want to, like, you know, keep them on a ball and chain the whole time, because then that can create rebellion. Mm-hmm. Once they get free finally, or if they turn 18, they're grown, they want to step out, then that can set them back a lot, because they're going to rebel for the next 10 years or something. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm with you. Like, I'm balanced, man. Balance.
And also, I just want to piggyback. So how I will raise my daughter, like I said, know the difference between a good man and a bad man. And then the second thing I will teach her is know when to be emotional. And know when not to be emotional.
That's huge.
Now, again, women are just born.
They're ruled by their emotions.
They're ruled. You're controlled. But you have to know
they lead with it.
How to not use that. You have to understand that your emotions could be a blessing, or your emotions can be a curse. You don't use your emotions in every situation. Because again, in order for you to grow, in order for you to GROW, you need to control what comes out of you. Your emotions. I don't want to hear no more, I'm on my period, that's why I'm doing this. If you are at work and you curse out your boss, you're getting fucking fired. Mm-hmm. So what's stopping you from cursing out your goddamn boss? Because you're controlling your emotions. So why can't you do that for your nigga? Why can't you do that for your husband? Why can't you do that for your boyfriend?
But he's paying me. That's what I'm telling you.
I'll say this. I think the reason why that dynamic happens a lot is because women tend to be more emotionally attached to their man than their boss. So they're going to have more decorum with their boss. And especially since their boss is kind of giving them, you know, financial, you know, gain.
Yeah.
The man that they're with may not necessarily be giving them financial gain, because, you know, some men don't want to be simps or tricked.
Is it also a psychological thing?
And it's a psychological thing, right?
You know that he's your boss. He is your superior by default, by title. So you're not going to see your man as your superior in a woman's perspective, because you are with each other. So it's supposed to be a partnership. So that's why they think partnership means 50-50, but it's not. Nothing's 50-50 when it comes to a relationship. There's always one side doing more than the other. It doesn't mean that the other side that does not do as much, it doesn't matter, or they're lesser, but it's just that it's just not 50-50. It's just.
But see, when one side realizes it's not 50-50, that's when I think things can get, you know, fucked up, because then egos get involved, right? Because then it's like, all right, why is my man doing more than me, or vice versa? Why is my woman making more money than me, or whatever? You know what I'm saying? That's when things.
That saying pride.
Yeah, exactly. That's when ego gets involved. But see, what can alleviate that is understanding roles. Okay, like let's get our roles established, right? And then if we're playing our roles, then ego shouldn't get involved. If we execute our roles properly, then this should be a stable relationship because
I do want to piggyback what you just said.
Go ahead.
Y'all listen. Roles. When a man is being a man, doing what men do, we're working, we're providing, we're being the security, we feel good. We feel the best. Mm. And when our woman is allowing us to do that, we feel even better. But the problem with some women, not all, because they've been calling me. You see what I'm saying? Hey, I saw the show. You know, again. So I'm going to say some, but I'm still finna stand on what I stand on. I'm still standing on whatever I say, I stand on it. Because at the end of the day, a lot of some of these women, they get it confused. Now, yes, there's a lot of things that a woman can give a man that a man don't know, you know, knowledge, all this, that's understandable. I get it. But a man's role is superior. Just like how if your boss gets mad at you, you're on your period, but you're not going to curse him out because you know that there's something that boss is providing you and you want to keep getting it. It's the same with your boyfriend. It's the same with your husband. It's the same with your man. He's a superior. What are you getting from him? If he's providing security, finances, these are the three securities. He's not always going to make you feel happy. But instead of you getting mad and leaving,
but she's bored.
And you women that think like that, you're going to have a hard life. You're going to be 35, 45, 55, 65 with no one.
Well, recipes Kevin Samuels, buy a cat, die alone.
Oh, man.
Kevin Samuels.
Oh,
at the end of the day, ladies.
The manosphere.
Man. At the end of the day, ladies, you have to understand what your role is and what a man wants. And I understand that the black community is fucked up. I understand it's a lot of stuff that have been done to us that has got us and forcefully made us to be in a dysfunctional mental health. Black people do not go to therapists and see counselors. We don't. If you're in a relationship, you need to see a relationship counselor at least every month, if not twice a month.
Wait.
Well, twice a month is a little bit too much, but I would say once every 2 months.
You say when you're in a relationship?
If a black man is in a relationship with a black woman, men, you need counseling. Because there's a reason why that black woman was single.
I was wondering why you were saying that.
I'm just saying, these black women, and I'm some black women, I know y'all finna call my phone.
I love you, black women. I love
some of these black women are not fit to be in relationships. You're not fit to be. You don't even know your role. You don't even know what. I ask y'all, what do a man want from you? You know what you say? Oh, he just needs me. I'm the whole package deal. I'm the it girl. I'm the it woman. I'm this, I'm that. I'm the trophy. I'm the reward.
I'm the table.
What? And that man got to deal with all that? Bro, you need counseling. You need to take her to counseling because she's not doing anything that you want her to do in order to, to have a good, successful relationship.
Especially if she's fine.
Oh, if she's fine, it needs to be every twice a month.
Like, to be
counseling twice a month if she's fine.
Single, like, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
Especially when you're older.
Like, I used to not think that earlier in my life, but now as I've gotten older, I'm like, yeah, why are you this attractive and you're single still?
Yeah. It's a sign.
Like, there's got to be some sort of trauma, baggage you haven't addressed, something. Because, or
Force field.
I will be fair, though, to a certain degree. I'll be fair. Or it could be the other way. Like you finally came to your senses because you were bad off earlier on in life. You were just out here being a thotty thought, you know, and you finally realized like, okay, I need to slow down. I need to stop, get my shit together. Because it could be either way. It could be on both polar ends, right? It could be you got some serious baggage, red flags, jacked up, or you've been through all that and you finally had enough and you're like, all right, I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna get myself together, and then when that's so, it could be either way. You know what I mean? Like, so I mean,
and ladies,
the wall will humble you.
Exactly.
Yeah, always.
And just to piggyback up with my third, what I would teach my daughter, and this is probably the most important. Well, the first one is, of course, the most important. You guys see who's good and bad, but this one right here, ladies, y'all need to know this because y'all wasn't raised right. But this is the third thing I would teach my daughter. Once you learn the difference between a bad guy and a good guy, and then once you learn the roles, like your role, like what a man wants, not what you give a man because you think he wants this. No, what he wants. So once she understands that, the third thing is you're going to marry your best friend. Period.
Wait a minute.
You're marrying your best friend.
You just opened up a can of worms right there.
You're not going to marry the guy
deep.
That's treating you like shit and then talk to your best friend about the guy that's treating you like shit.
But Legend, would you say that's settling? Well, I'm playing devil's advocate.
I mean,
that's what they be saying. They say, "Oh, I want to settle. I want to settle." First of all, let's go back to the beginning. You didn't have someone in your life to teach you what's a good man and what's a bad man. You don't know the difference. So you just open yourself to all man.
wait. I gotta do that one.
My headphones.
I gotta do that one real quick.
Well, what about, okay, so now we're going to another point that I'm glad you brought that up. What about the friend zone guys? You talk about
there should not be a such thing. There should not be a such thing as a friend zone. You're using that guy for his attention. You're using that guy for his time. If you know that a guy wants to fuck you and you do not want to fuck him, you don't communicate with him. There should not be a thing as a friend zone. Friend zone should not exist. You are hurting that man. Leave that man alone.
Handicapping.
The fuck are you doing, black woman?
Oh,
hey, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you something. Like, man, I'm gonna tell you something. Man. Like, usually the
it's not just black women that do that, but
right. I get you.
I'm angry right now.
All women.
All women do it. I was friend zoned. I was friend zoned by a white chick for like 8 years, so I get it. I understand. It was a white chick, right?
And he would have treated that woman right.
I was treating her right throughout the 8 years.
So now you know he's giving you a preview of the relationship. The fuck is wrong with you?
See, here's what it is, right? The guy in the friend zone is usually your best friend.
Tired of this shit, bro.
The best guy friend that you have. The guy that you friend zoned and that's been there for you through thick and thin throughout the years, that's your best guy friend. And you friend zoning that guy you're doing that not only yourself a disservice.
You're retarded.
You're right. You're not only doing yourself a disservice, but you're doing the man a disservice too. You're crippling him, right?
Damn.
And the thing is with friend zone, it's like you're passing up on this dude while you're giving all these other fuck niggas a chance.
And you're fucking them. You're fucking them.
Right. They do that. I'm gonna give you a few reasons why they do that, just off of being able to.
They want all the boyfriend benefits from the friend zone guy without giving him the boyfriend rewards. Let me repeat that again. The main reason for the friend zone is for these women to give that guy in the friend zone all the what was it? What did I say?
All the benefits of a boyfriend.
You want to reap all the benefits of having a boyfriend from that friend zone guy without giving him the boyfriend rewards.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Exactly.
That's what y'all do to these men that are in the friend zone, and that shit's wrong. That's fucked up. That's messed up, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, now, let me. I don't mean to cut you off for it. I don't mean to cut you off, bro. But what I'm saying is, I don't want women to think that they shouldn't have males that's friends with them. I'm not saying that, but this is what I'm saying. I'm saying is, if he's your friend, he needs to already have a girl.
Okay. Agreed. I agree.
He needs to already have a girl.
I agree with that.
If no man talks to a woman just to talk to a woman, and we want pussy,
and clarify,
or we want a relationship.
And single men, he's talking about single.
Unless we're not attracted to you.
Unless we're not attracted, right? But
if you're not attractive to most guys, because even if you're just like decent,
and some of these guys,
a 5 can get smashed out. A 5 for a female friend. But go ahead.
And some of these guys, and again, a lot of you guys are playing the long game. Let me see how long I can be her friend before I get some. And these girls, they know that, and they're using that against you.
They take advantage of that.
They take advantage of that.
Mm-hmm.
You could be waiting forever, and you still won't get nothing. So as a man, you have to know the reward. Well, I'm not even gonna say reward. It was something that one of my professors told me this. He said, if the risk is greater than the reward, then don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Is the risk greater than being her friend? Let me say that one more time. If the risk is greater than the reward, don't do it. So basically, if you got a female that's your friend, so you got a female that's your friend, and she's not giving you any indication that she would take it there, or you're still hoping and wishing she take it there, and you're just there, then that risk is too high. The risk is greater than the reward. The reward because if you finally gets her, she's gonna be damaged.
Damaged goods.
And you know she's damaged because every time the nigga that's actually fucking her, every time she gets sad because of what he do to her, who does she call? You, dumbass.
To sap your energy.
Good boy. Dumbass.
Good boy.
And you know what you're doing? You get on the phone because you thinking about her pussy. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? And you know what she said? Rob hurt me again. Justin hurt me again. And you know what you're doing? You playing captain, save a hoe because she's a hoe.
Hey,
and she needs saving. And who's the captain? You, soldier boy.
You, soldier boy.
You. Dumbass. Yeah. And you being a dumbass. No, let her know. Look, I appreciate our friendship.
You got to give him an ultimatum.
You know what sucks,
I need more.
You want to know what sucks though is that because what happens to the friend zone is that the guy is giving it all to her right up front without her having to earn it, and like he's sorry towards simping.
Exactly.
But, yeah, like but like a woman she's not one to chase, but she wants to work for that more emotional side, that more like, lovey-dovey shit. Like exactly. the guy that's more cold is the one that they want, the mystery, the bad boy. Like only I get to see that side of them, and that's the chase, that their own version of a chase that they
and just like you said,
give it all to them.
The bad guy.
It's easy. No one likes what's easy, and the bad guy makes it difficult, and they like drama. So
and just like I'm gonna piggyback what Horton said,
emotionally driven.
Just like what Horton said, y'all women listen. It's the bad boy. You like the bad boy. Oh, I want the bad boy because he gives you an emotional ride. Your emotions are everywhere. You don't know if he's good. You don't know if he's bad. You just like, ooh, I just want to see what's going to happen. This is the reason why when I said I raise my daughter, teach my daughter, is that she needs to first know who's good or bad. Second, know the role that she plays in a man's life, and then her friend, her best friend, not just a friend. I'm talking about the best friend, the guy that's there for her when no guy was there for her. Mm-hmm. The best friend, because if you focus on that 3 ladders, those 3 steps, this is wisdom talk, giving you wisdom. If you focus on that, you don't get the bad boys. The bad boys can't even get in your fucking vibration, your area code, can't get nowhere near you. If you do those 3 steps, you need to know for a fact, because women always say, I want to know, don't have me. Okay, well, again, this is what you do. But no, y'all want to pretend like you're going to be fine forever. You're going to be young forever. You're going to have that body forever. You won't.
Wisdom talk.
And who the hell you going to be with? When all them look go away, when all that body go away, when all them clothes, you can't even fit them no more. When all that stuff disappears, the only thing you're going to be left with is your character and that man character. His body's not going to keep staying the way it is. He's going to grow old. He's going to get older. Think about your future.
If I could get in the gym, I could have surgery.
You're retarded. I can
freeze my eggs.
You're a dumbass. You really is. And I'm keeping it raw with you because, again, no one's else telling you. Them guys in your life, they're not telling you the truth. You know why? Because they just want to fuck.
Yeah.
And they know if they tell you the truth,
I was just about to say that.
You're not going to let them fuck. They're playing with your goddamn emotions. That's why I said know when to not use your emotions. You need to know when not to use them. Because guys will use them against you. The bad boys, they know, oh, she likes a mystery. Oh, I'm not going to tell her everything. Oh, she going to be searching for me. Ooh. He knows that we are men. We thinkers. We are already 10 steps ahead of you. Period. Because we know your weakness is your emotions. So we will lie to get that emotional ride.
You know, we're
that's sex, by the way.
Y'all game, man. Like, don't look at it like we're bashing y'all. We're actually putting y'all on because, like, there's some things you might not even know about yourself. And then there is definitely things that y'all don't know about guys. So what we're saying in the male's perspective is what most guys believe. But we're going to be the ones to speak on it. And because we're the ones gutsy enough to do it and not worry about the repercussions.
And if you're any guy in your life
it's the truth.
That's not telling you this or something close to this, then he just want to fuck.
Yeah. I made a post like that on Facebook. Here. I'm like, no, the problem is these blue pill betas telling these girls what they want to hear, selling them a dream, lying to them.
And they don't even believe it.
And yeah,
it's just
to
I think they look at
it's just to fuck.
I think women feminists, feminists are literally simps. They're just like trying to get some tang. The losers of the losers, no game ass motherfuckers.
Nah, I think blue pill motherfuckers that like simp like that to women. I think the women that recognize who they are, they look at that with the Birdman hand rub. You know, they're like, all right, I
gonna get all his time,
I got
all his money.
You know,
like,
I got
you're retarded, bro.
You know, right? OnlyFans is
you a dumbass.
And I also want to say this too. You know, it again, buffering what you're saying. Ego. It goes back to the ego, right? With the women and the bad boy, right? Women like the bad guy because they feel like they can make the bad guy a good guy. So if they make the bad guy a good guy, that also feeds their pride.
You think that?
Their ego,
yeah.
It feeds
you
the
think
ego.
That?
Right. So it all comes back to ego, right? It comes back to that because
you're an idiot.
Because think about how proud the women will be, the woman who has the bad boy changes him into a good guy. Think about how proud that makes them. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, like that. It comes down to that as well. Like it comes down to ego. Like, okay, I feel like I could change him. He was bad with all these other women, so I feel like I could change him. And if I change him, then when I'm the baddest bitch, like they take pride in that. You know what I mean? So like that's foolish.
So you don't think that he knows that you want that to change that? He's using that against you.
Exactly.
Oh, she wants to change me? Okay, let me make it seem like she can, so I keep still fucking these hoes.
Yep. And then you end up being another statistic.
You just like these other bitches.
Exactly.
He got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other bitches that he fucking. And you know what you still doing at home thinking? Oh, I can change him. I can take it from him. You're a fucking idiot.
Steph is called. You dig her guts until she busts. Sorry.
I do know that nigga that be saying that. I know that nigga that be saying that.
Oh man,
that's hilarious.
Oh my god,
You're rolling, nice. Shout out to Red Pill Nation.
Wow. Nah, women don't be thinking that. Don't. That's no.
No, man. But again, back to the original point. I feel like it's all about balance when you raise a daughter out here, especially in this day and age. You have to be more cognizant of balance. You know, raising your daughter balanced, especially like I said in this society. Yeah, man, because it's treacherous out here. You know, the mentality. You know, the minds of women have been altered with a lot of different factors.
Definitely.
Media, social media, Netflix, HBO Max, like all these, you know, video games, whatever, radio, music, whatever. You know, it's the type of frequency that gets constantly pumped out here. That
music. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I just want to say that the 3 M's that I use is movies, music, and media. So yeah, that's the influence right there.
Yeah, and based on the type of material that gets pumped out here in this era that we're living in right now, it skews the mind of the women a lot. Not just women though, men too.
Yeah,
men too. But we're 3 men right here, so we always speak against, you know, the women when it comes to relationships, you know, because that's who we deal with. You know, we're all heterosexual on this panel right here. You know what I mean? But you know, it's all about raising your daughter with more of a balance, you know, cognizant balance, you know.
Yeah, and that's why you have to have both parents, man.
Yeah, and I was just about to say that both parents, the mom can give the daughter something that the dad will never be able to give the daughter, and the dad can give the daughter something that the mom can never give the daughter. So again, you need a 2-parent household. Now I understand that that's not something that's common in United States of America, but what you need to do is you need to get a stepfather or a stepmother and make sure that they can provide for your child. Fuck your sexual needs. Fuck that shit.
I gotta say something about that though, man, because I hear to get a stepfather, get a stepmother. Yes, that is ideal, but at the same time, how that could all be avoided by knowing who you're sleeping with and if they're capable of being a father and vetting these guys out, like you said, know good guys from bad guys and not being so easily deceived and ignoring those red flags. And like I would suggest trying to get back with the baby daddy, because after all, you had sex with him like that, you got to that point, and the fallout came once you became pregnant. But try to do that.
I do understand that.
If that does not work, then of course you could try that. But like, you're kind of doomed. That you got to deal with it.
Yeah,
to be honest, because like I don't want to put the whole dating a single mom thing.
Yeah, and it's a lot of guys that won't want to date a woman with a kid or a child.
I used to.
Yeah, and
I know anymore.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel is that trying to make it work with a man that never wanted it to be anything other than just a booty call, trying to make it work with a man like that is like, you know, I never wanted a child from you. I never wanted to be with you. I just wanted to be in you.
Watch this. When does how often do a girl, whenever they really want to have sex with that guy, make sure the guy has a condom on? Like usually it's the
me
guy
personally. I've had
like how many girls have asked you, are you using a condom that really liked you when you're like about to
if they really like you, that's different.
Like that's what I mean. So like if y'all aren't that really attached, of course, then it's gonna be a condom. But if it's like a girl that really likes you and you probably started dating, like early dating and stuff, they're not gonna ask. So if they don't ask,
but these women are very different.
And they're gonna go in raw.
These women
the pregnancy rates.
These women are very different. Like, all the guy has to do is basically let her know, like, hey, look, I'm not fucking nobody but you. I don't have anything. Can I go raw in you? And that's all that these women need to hear.
Yeah.
And like dumbasses, y'all think, okay, he telling me the truth. And then y'all do it. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? He's lying, clearly. And then you catch something, and now you're like, oh, he not picking up the call again. He not answering his phone again. I don't know why. Because he already got what he wanted. There's more women on this earth than men. He can find 20 of women like you and be fucking them. Just like how he did you.
And that
you're not special.
That man to women ratio is really like based off of like attractive girls to successful guys. That ratio is really what it's about. Is because if you have a successful guy, a guy that can provide and can be that leader, compared to how many pretty women are out there, y'all really, a lot of pretty
women. I'll put it to you like this. I'll put it to you like this.
Got us outnumbered. So it's like,
I'll put it to you like this.
Ball's in our court.
A successful man, his first option is not going to be a woman with children. It's just facts. Yeah. A woman with children that is not his. Yeah, because you think about it, that man, let's say that man goes out and gets a woman with a child, right? Mm-hmm. That's not his. So if you get into a relationship with that child, not only are you getting with that woman, you're also getting with that child. You're establishing two relationships, right? So let's say breakup happens. You not only did you break up with that woman, you broke up with that child too. So it's double the heartache. It's double the loss.
And the cheating is more greater when she is a single mother. If the father of the child is still on talking terms. Because again, if you think that child father is not still fucking,
I know,
the mother,
when he's coming to pick up that kid,
you're delusional.
Let me go
my guy,
your mama real quick.
My guy, they're still fucking. They just don't have a good talking, communicated relationship, but there's something made them stay together.
Created
the sex. So you don't think they're still having sex? Come on, my guy. No. At the end of the day, I'm not saying that a man should not talk to a woman that has kids. Not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is you need to look at the red flags because there are going to be a lot of them.
It's not their first option.
You need to look at what type of woman she is. Women, if you have a child, you need to be the most sensitive, the most feminine, the most submissive possible. Because again, your value has went down. The child literally takes away your value.
This is going to be a controversial one because there's a lot of single moms out there. Right. But that's the problem, though.
It's the truth.
Problem, right?
You don't want someone to tell you the truth.
I'm going to start bringing up the stats about how 70% of inmates are from single parent households.
A lot of babies get made from prison visits.
And also that there's statistics that single fathers are better than single mothers too because they're disciplinarians off the top, just naturally. And that's the main source of like keeping those adolescents going down that wrong path and end up in prison or females on the stripper pole. And like the earlier times, yes, the mother with the nurturing from breastfeeding to the early like toddler. But then like, as that kid gets hard, that balance. But that's just a little bit.
I gotta hold on. I'm gonna cut you off, bro.
No, I was done though. I was like, that's just a little bit.
I gotta keep it real, bro. I just gotta keep it real. This is what I feel. I feel like every black woman in the United States, I don't know about the whole world, but I know about the United States. I feel like every black woman needs a white woman mentor.
Look at his face.
Like real shit. Like for real. Just gotta keep it real. Y'all don't know what y'all doing.
On to other news. What do we?
Hold on.
Let me see.
Y'all don't know what y'all doing. Y'all need a white woman.
I know why he's saying
as a mentor.
I know why he's saying this.
For real.
I know why he's saying
for this. Real. For real.
Oh,
shouts
man.
to those other
okay, I'm gonna let you explain. I don't know what. Go ahead.
Shouts to those other podcasts out there, the Fresher Fits and the Unfiltered and Daily Rap Crew and whatever podcasts, all them. I just referenced them for a reason because you'll see on the shows like the white ladies on the panel that are like married and the black lady that's married are two different spectrums. Like the white
two whole different females.
The white lady is like so like her life revolves around her man, and it's like she and like as a byproduct of making sure he's good, then she could focus on her shit to be happy. But she prioritizes him and his needs. Like a prime example, one lady would literally like rub his scalp and his back until he goes to sleep. He has to go to sleep first before I go to sleep.
That's super submissive.
And shit like that, exactly.
She's completely just, sold her soul to that man pretty much.
Yeah.
And, the black woman that's married, as soon as the black man pisses you off, you go on Instagram, you double click on niggas that got their shirts off.
They still entertain and like give attention to other guys whenever they fight.
So, but see, do you think that's like
it's
inherently a trait of black women, or do you think that was socially engineered into black women?
It definitely is. The father's not in the household.
Exactly.
And so why is the father not in the household?
The mom didn't know what was a good guy, what's a bad guy. And it goes back to how she was raised. And
a lot of times it's out of like, I can't think of the term right now. Out of like I can't think of the fucking term right now. Out of spite. Goddamn.
Yeah.
And because a lot of these guys do want to be in their child's.
I do believe that. That's what I'm saying. I think a lot of black men
keeping them away.
A lot of black men
do
want
harder for them, and then they're telling the child bullshit.
Yeah.
But I think that roots to a bigger problem, though. I think because if you go back to like Section 8 and how Section 8 was created, it was literally created
for women
to spite the black family, exactly. Right? So when you go back to that, the government basically stepped in and was like, hey, we'll give black families this kind of incentive economically, resourcefully, if the black man, if you're by yourself, if you're a single mom.
And the black
in the family.
Right, exactly.
And black woman, you need to know this information.
Exactly.
So that you can know what...
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, look, what's going on? Right, like, they're trying to take us away from y'all.
Right.
Yeah.
And
y'all buying into this shit. I'm fucking tired, bro. I'm tired.
Every time.
Like, for real.
No, but you see, I think it goes both ways, though, because, yes, I agree with you. But at the same time, there was some dusty ass Negroes out there that kind of like played the game and tried to play the game and be like, yeah, girl, I'm going to leave you. I'm going to leave you on purpose. You get them resources. But then once you're dumbass nigga, you dumb nigga, you leave and the woman don't want you back because she sees all the benefits she's getting. Then she played you like, oh, I got all this for myself. I don't need you, nigga. Then it's like, all right, you see what I'm saying? So I think it was, but see, it goes back to what's the root of the problem?
Yeah.
The government. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That's why I feel like.
Who's funding it?
Right.
Who's
exactly. Who enabled that shit?
Yeah, I'm going to go in on the black man too. I know y'all. I say I'm one-sided, but I'm finna go in.
Yeah, because he be getting
black man.
Like you say, get the phone call.
But
the black women hitting him up on social media, like, hey, nigga, what you talking about? Like,
I'm following you.
Like, is that how you really feel? Is that how you really feel? Like,
I thought you were cool. Misogyny. They think it's misogynistic.
Man,
but they don't even know what misogyny means. So.
No, but it's but it goes back to what you said. I agree with you though, as far as black women. But if y'all recognize this and we're more cognizant, that seems to be the key word of today. Cognizant of the scheme, the chess move that was being implemented to the black family. Y'all could have rejected that shit.
And the only reason why I put women, I'm gonna say all women. Yeah. So the reason I'm trying, can't you see I'm trying?
Oh,
so my thing about women is the fact that they are the barriers to a family. You cannot have a family without a woman saying yes to a man that's putting the baby in her. She's the gatekeeper.
Otherwise, it's great.
You can't have a baby without a woman. And this is not with rape. This is not none of that. We talking about central. This is essential sex. So please, don't, you know.
And if you don't want to have a baby, tell them to wear a condom.
Exactly. So again, the woman has to make a decision.
IUD.
IUD. There you go. Shit. That's the new thing. That's the new birth control.
Put a plug in them tubes.
Yeah, that's a new thing.
But that's what the IUD is. That's what it is. Yeah. I swear that's what it is.
Instead of like tying them, it's just plugging them up.
It's literally a plug, like a
didn't know what was
a piece, a plug.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they surgically plug your shit.
Damn, they got a lot of technology.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. But here's what I'm saying is, I'm saying that the woman has to make a decision to, either keep the baby or to, not keep the baby. When you have a baby, the family has started.
But it's against their religion to have an abortion.
Listen, and we actually, it's a good thing you said religion, because we do got another topic.
Exactly. And meanwhile, while we're at it, follow us. Wisdom Talk Podcast. We're on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, and many more other streaming sites to go. Also, if you want to be a guest, you can DM Wisdom Talk Podcast on Instagram. Send photos. Let us know when you're available, and we will get you on board.
Any business inquiries, make sure you email rcamlegend19@gmail.com.
What is your take on religion?
Damn.
Relationships.
Ooh. What's the take on religion or religion in relationships?
Religion in relationships.
Okay, because if you just left, you put a period after religion, that's a whole episode in itself.
Yeah, that's a whole episode. We're definitely gonna talk about
that. That is a good that's a good episode to have though.
Yeah, it is. No,
you go through all the religions.
Facts.
Like,
we're gonna have a whole episode on that. Definitely.
But, okay. Let me start this one. This one will probably be short for me. I'm a Christian, but I'm not the type to try to force my religion on other people, because I have friends that believe in other things. But me personally, I'm a Christian. I would like my woman to also fear God, and
do you want her to be a Christian too?
Yeah, of course, exactly.
Okay. So, does she have to be? Does she have to be a Christian?
Does that fear God?
Because certain cultures,
you see how my hands are covering my face.
I'm gonna act
because certain cultures, they force their women to convert,
and that's what I'm thinking about right now. Why it's hard for me to answer, because I'm thinking I can make her a Christian, but then it contradicts everything I just said about not judging. But that's
for real,
friends and stuff like that. But
but I feel like if she's open, I know you. What if she's open to?
Yeah.
If she's open, if she's not open, then nah.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm like. If
she's
not a Christian, but she's open to learn about the Lord, then we can work with that. Okay. She shows she's coachable.
Okay.
Yeah, we can work with that.
For me,
we grow.
I just want my woman to be open to learning. Knowledge is infinite. So if you understand that concept and you're willing to keep that concept in your mind, in your spirit, in your soul, in your heart, then you're always open to learning new ideas, learning new things. You're always on a quest for knowledge. And that's my thing. Always be willing to learn. Don't be set in your ways. You know how that stigma where they say old folks are set in their ways, or our parents are set in their ways or whatever. Like, fuck all that, man. Like, I want you to never be set in your ways. Always be willing to evolve, get better, learn, retain, get more knowledge, because that's going to only benefit you. It's only going to help you grow.
I'm going to add what Giuliani just said.
Go ahead.
To what I said. I'm just going to add that. I'm just going to what I said plus what he said. Through and through.
Right.
Because
I'm not Christian per se. I don't really adhere to any religion per se, but I'm a very spiritual person.
Yeah, that matters.
So I study religions. I have a good insight about
power.
Right. Because studying religion in itself, that whole concept is rooted in knowledge, right? So I'm a student of knowledge, always will be to the grave. You know what I mean? So I never want to be set in my ways. I never want to be. So I want my woman to kind of follow suit. I think that'll make a great understanding between the two of us. So
seriously,
that's it with me, really. You know.
What's up, legend? What about you? Ooh,
yeah, what about the man of the hour?
I know. I'ma just keep it real.
Down the Marco out there.
I'ma just keep it real with you. I was raised to be a traditional Christian, Baptist Christian. And at the age of 17, high school, I started doing some research. And with my research, it made me realize that Christianity is I'm gonna be very careful because we're gonna have a whole show on this topic.
Oh, for sure. I'm only gonna for sure. We got to.
I'm gonna give a little bit, not everything. But there's a lot of things that I did not know. Okay.
I think I might know what you're talking about.
And so
research, wisdom.
Do your research. There was a man named Jesus Christ that died on a hill called Calvary. Okay. And he was the Son of God. I'm going to stop right there. There's a lot of other things that, because of the time of the times, you know, you have America, slavery, things changed to fit that time. And each generation, they changed something. Every generation changed something. Politics, they changed things. The Bible has been edited. There's books in the Bible that was originally in the original Bible that's not in the Bible.
It's man written.
So you got to go and do your research. Find out, why did they take this stuff out the Bible? There's stories in the Bible that don't even finish the story. Jesus had a childhood. Why isn't that in the Bible?
They just skip all of that.
They just took a whole book out the Bible.
Go straight to his adulthood.
Straight to his adulthood. He had a childhood. Right. You don't think that his disciples thought that it was important to talk about his childhood? They talked about it. His brother wrote about it. The book of Thomas. That's not even in the Bible, the original. Do your research. Don't just stick with because my mom was this and my dad was this and I was raised to be this, so I'm going to believe in this.
It's so
that's the most common.
See, and that's the thing with me and the Bible. It's like, the Bible is a good book. If you're some random ass nigga out here who's just trying to do right and you don't know where to start, the Bible's a good place to start.
As far as starting place.
It's a good starting point.
That's it.
Right. It's a good place to get salvation, to get an understanding, a blueprint of, okay,
what's right and
what's wrong, integrity, 10 Commandments. You put a period after the 10 Commandments, I got you. You got me.
Yeah.
Perfect. Cool. I agree with that stuff.
Yeah.
But when you start getting deeper and deeper into it, then that's when the red flags come up.
Like
with the adulthood thing, right?
A lot of hidden agendas in there.
Right.
They even had a Bible. Right. I don't mean to cut you off, but there's actually a Bible, a slave Bible. You know what they did? They edited everything that had empowering. Everything in the slave Bible was teaching slaves how to be submissive. And that's how each generation did the Bible. They took out things that was going to affect that time period, whatever time period, the Dark Ages, United States.
Took out the gay stuff in the Bible as of recent.
Oh, really?
And like even churches sometimes have
Solomon and Gomorrah. That's not even
with the American flag at the churches on their flag posts.
Yeah,
and that's what's going to happen next. Like all of the stories that God.
We're not homophobic either.
We're not home. We just tell the truth.
Hey, truth doesn't care about feelings.
Care about your feelings.
Real over feels.
That's why I say someone should have taught y'all. And this ain't just for women now. This for men too. Because you men acting like, pretending to be okay with these women, you're gonna start acting. You're gonna forget that you're acting, and you're gonna be a woman.
That's happening to a lot.
You're gonna forget that. Oh, I'm acting like this, but now I'm not acting anymore because now I'm actually
some of our family members, close friends that we grown up with. All that catering towards women's feelings is making them into women.
And then there's hormones out here that it's a lot of stuff that the government's doing, and I'm not gonna get into that right now. But what I will say, it's a lot of stuff.
Genetic engineering, genetic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what I would say is
all the shit they be injecting.
There recently, and this is something that's going to happen. They're going to take out the story of Sodom and Gomorrah because of that community.
That's crazy.
And
that's crazy.
This is where the editing comes in. They don't want to hurt. If you talk to a pastor and you say, hey, how did God feel about, this type of people?
I can see them taking out all the prostitution stuff out.
Yeah, they're gonna take all of that stuff out. They're gonna you're just gonna make everything watered down.
Yeah, the Jezebel.
That's crazy.
And you think God is okay?
Yeah, they got
with that.
Just to appease to their feelings.
Just to appease feelings. And this is every generation has done that.
Liberal,
I wish they would do that for black folks. I wish they would do that for black people, right? Historically, where they would just take shit out or give us certain resources because of our feelings, because of how we felt, right?
Jim Crow and the 3 strikes and everything.
Right. I wish they would just.
Section 8 and
I wish they would have never.
And the reason why is because we are the chosen people. We are the only people that get done wrong. Everybody else can have emotions and feelings, and they get catered to. Our emotions are different because we are the chosen people.
Before the Big Bang, it was centered towards Africa. That's the Mecca. That's the center of Earth. Geographically, it's the center. And then it exploded to where it is now, how it's landscaped as. But yeah, it all starts there. And that's why our Medellin is the centerpiece. And when we're
Do your research.
When we're together, we're the most unstoppable of all.
Do your research. I don't care what you were born into. Do your research.
We're like the most physically.
Don't care what you believe. I care about what you read, not what you believe. You're brainwashed. Wake up.
All that's missing is a podium. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like
I'm trying to talk in their soul.
There's a full wall. He already demolished it.
Man, what's the next question, man?
Yeah. So,
that's a whole other can of words.
This one is actually gonna help the viewers. The audience, our base. And it's how do people overcome struggles in life? Again, how do people overcome struggles in life?
That can be a very complex question.
And what's our advice to the viewers? Yeah, no, this question is pretty vague and can go deep in ways too. Yeah. I'm gonna try to keep it concise. I'll say how do people overcome the struggles? I'll say first is to come up with a plan. And then from you create that plan, you brainstorm, you create that plan, well laid out plan, and then you gotta follow that plan. But to follow that plan is gonna take a lot of consistency and persistence. And just daily grind, constant reminder, build a regimen on time and frame where you could do that and handle that and take that time out to handle that and do it on a consistent basis. You will see growth.
But what about the ones that have a hard time even initiating the plan? What about the ones that have a hard time even executing certain things within that game plan? What about those folks?
Now they have to search within self and wonder how bad they want it. Do they want to just be lesser in life, or do they want to actually be something? And knowing what being something means and what it'll take to be something. And now so with them questioning themselves that if they're not willing to do the work, then they're accepting lesser, and they might as well just get complacent being lesser and not even no, woe is me. Why would you be sad if you already made your decision by your actions? So, it is cold, but at the same time, you have to get up and apply yourself, and it doesn't happen overnight.
Some people are they find it tough to work. They find it tough to do that first step. You know, they find it hard to initiate, like, okay, I have a game plan laid out. So I know I need to do step A. Step A says I need to do this. Some people even have a hard time, you know, doing something on that game plan. You see what I'm saying? So to those people, for me, I feel like when it comes to that, you have to understand that nothing's gonna happen overnight. Okay. This is a long game. Success does not happen overnight. Success for whatever it is to you, it's not gonna happen overnight. Something is better than nothing. Okay. Remember that. Even if that something is like very minuscule, it was like a centimeter's worth of work. Cool. Perfect. Do that. You did something. Something is better than nothing towards your goal, towards your game plan of flushing out your game plan, or you're flushing out your goals. Something is better than nothing. Doing nothing, that's bad. If you wait till 9 p.m., 10 p.m. in the day to execute that one thing on your game plan, okay, cool. And if it's only a centimeter at 9, 10 p.m., cool. Hey, you did something. That's a step in the right
every day.
Right. That's a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Cool. Perfect. You did something, bro. Or ma'am, sis. You did something.
Yeah, for all the people out there, all age groups.
Yeah. So like I said, you know.
Okay. If you're struggling right now, financially, emotionally, or physically, shame on you. And let me tell you why I say that.
Every time, though.
Shame on you. If you're struggling right now, like in the present moment, this moment right here, if you're struggling, it's because of something that you should have done in your past that you didn't do in your past. So now, the present moment, right here, right now, as I speak to you, I'm telling you, your past affects your present. So if you want to change your future, you must affect your present. Because right now, your present's not the past. It's the present. So what you need to understand, so how do you do this? Okay, I know you're like, how do you do this? Number one is you have to stop playing the victim. You are not the fucking victim. Stop playing it. And even if you feel like you are the victim because of someone did something to you, get over it. That's not going to help your future. No one's coming to save you. Superman is not real. No man can fly and lift up a goddamn car. There's something called gravity. So, let me go back. Shame on you. If you're struggling right now financially, shame on you. If you're struggling right now emotionally, shame on you. If you're struggling mentally, physically, shame on you. You did not do something that you were supposed to do in your past. You have an opportunity now. The first step, you're not the victim. Don't play it.
Accountability.
Accountability. Take full, not partial, take full accountability. Because if you don't take accountability, you're always going to blame somebody else to why you don't got this or why you don't got that. Superman doesn't exist.
One time for the one time.
Superman does not exist. So what you have to do, you got to first take full accountability. Okay? once you take full accountability, get to work. You wasn't working, get a job. You wasn't taking care of your kids, take care of your kids. Get to fucking work.
You really Steph is cold. That's how he be going on.
Get to fucking work. Do it now in the present so your future could be better than the present. Get to work, bro. Girl, get to work. If that man is not being a good father to your son or to your daughter, find another. Now. If you fail in all your classes, you know why? Because 4 weeks ago, 4 months ago, 4 days ago, you was eating goddamn pizza playing fucking video games. Get to work!
This man's on one, dog.
After you get to work, you're going to see results. But you got to first put the work in, and you first got to take full accountability.
That's what I was waiting for, was that accountability word. You know, that man there.
And these women, oh, these guys hurt me. I didn't know they were going to hurt me. Well, you didn't know enough about guys. Take accountability.
Yeah, you got.
So now learn about guys. So when another guy come in your life, you'll know if he's a good guy.
Ladies should see what we're doing right now.
Come on.
Game. Like, this is how you, like, instead of reading Think Like a Man or that Steve Harvey bullshit, or guys love bitches, or all the other women-based books on how guys think, listen to a guy.
Listen to a guy. Like,
Steve Harvey.
We are a guy. We've been a guy since we was born. Like,
look at his daughter. Look at his daughter. Look at Lori Harvey, man.
Look at Lori Harvey. You think she listened to her dad?
His wife. He married that woman that he's with right now. Who?
You talking about Steve Harvey?
Steve Harvey.
I saw you. You gotta see his Shannon Sharp
podcast.
No.
What I'm talking about.
You gotta see the podcast.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my God.
Simper.
This nigga's a simp, bro.
Shannon Sharp low-key a simp too, though.
Yeah, they all simps.
Kinda. I mean, and I like Shannon Sharp too.
I know. I like him as a sports, as a football player, as an analyst.
A lot of his takes I like too, but it's like
his dating life, he is simple.
He was going.
He talked about helping pay a woman for a divorce because he liked her and he wanted to start dating her. Yeah. He helped her finalize the divorce, pay for her to finalize. What kind of
nothing's
man,
wrong. Yeah.
What kind of man would help a girl pay for their
divorce? You got me fucked up.
And try to date that girl? Like, that's not a red flag that she's divorcing somebody.
Exactly. Like, at the end of the day, guys, there's enough women being
sorry, Uncle Shay.
Simps. There's enough guys that's doing that. And clearly the women don't respect that because there's more niggas giving women what they say they want, but these guys are not getting chose.
This is why.
Are you beta male? Beta!
These guys are not getting, chose, guys. And yes, and for us, yes, we have it. Okay, first of all, like I said on the last episode, to these two beautiful women that was on the show, you seen one acting like a woman and you seen one acting like a man. Okay?
Real masculine.
So here's the thing. No woman, when y'all saw me calling her masculine, she got mad. But when I said you're acting masculine, she couldn't say anything. She tried to defend. No, I'm not acting masculine. Yes, you are.
Acting like a woman there and then getting your fifis.
Exactly. Exactly. So my whole point is, lady.
But you're not that.
If you do not understand what we have to go through, because we go through, when we see women, we see, the world puts value on a woman before she even have to work. If she's beautiful, she can get anything she wants just because of her beauty. She can get money, she can get cars, she can get a place to stay, she can get a lifestyle, She can go on trips. People will cater to her. A man looks handsome. He's not getting nowhere close to what a beautiful woman's going to get. Nowhere close. Even if he is lying his ass off and getting women to take care of him, he's not going to get what that beautiful woman's going to get. So what I'm saying is, women, you have to understand, we go through a lot. So when we ask for be submissive, that's small to what we have to go through.
You can't make this shit up.
You can't. So ladies, what I'm saying to you is, we're not equal. It's not mean we're better. No, I'm not saying we're better, but I'm saying we got more responsibility. Like I said last episode, we are the directors.
There's a burden on our performance as males.
If we fuck up, a whole village suffers. You fuck up, I get to go to another village.
Yeah, my money.
We can't do that shit. We can't do that shit.
My God.
Man. I don't want to break the mic, man. Nah, because we can't do that shit. We fuck up, the whole family stops. We fuck up, everybody stops eating. We fuck up, everything fucks up. We got so much shit on our plate. Y'all fuck up, y'all get to go to another fucking family.
Your money is your money.
Exactly.
Our money is our money.
My money ain't my money if I am in a relationship. It's her money. Her money's her money. Because as soon as I start asking her for her money, you know what she gonna think? Oh, that's a bum ass nigga. I don't like this nigga. I'm finna find me another nigga.
That's the beginning and the end.
That's why I say we're not equal. And you feminist women wanna, oh, we equal. No, it ain't the same. Fucking tired of this shit. Don't DM me either. Talking about, oh, he's so mean again. Nah.
Hey, I'm a feminist. I'm all about equality. For real. So which means y'all can talk shit about us. We can talk shit about y'all. Hey, let me add this little thing too. This is random, but I want to say this. Broke. So like for the
shit.
All right,
I
but
pay for
neither here or there. Let me not lose focus. I just want to add this one caveat that if women want to judge a guy for their height, then men should be able to judge a woman for their weight. It shouldn't be no problem.
Exactly.
It's all preferences, right?
Exactly.
If women like older men because they're more mature and have their shit more together, then there should be a problem with a guy liking a younger girl because they're more fit and fertile and less baggage. So I'm tired of our preferences getting demonized while we just, accept y'all's. And it's just all these double standard shit and, oh, that's sexist, but life is sexist. Is it sexist whenever y'all get paid off of OF the way y'all do compared to a guy or models or corn stars or getting into the club for free or being backstage with all the artists when you have no talent? Yeah, life is sexist. So accept that.
It's definitely easier for the woman in the sex industry than it is man.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to say that. It's definitely a lot easier for y'all to get on, all that.
But where's the double standard with that one?
Right.
Oh, it's such a double standard. How can you fucking you get praise and I'm a hoe? Come on, man. Your body's supposed
because
to be
we're not equal, ladies. That's how we can do that.
Y'all get ran through. We're the ones running through.
We get praise from our niggas when we fuck a bad bitch and 2, 3, 5, 10 bad. We get praise. You know what you get? You get disgraced. Yep. It ain't the same.
What's that?
We're the penetrators and they're the penetrated. We're the givers, they're the receivers.
A master key opens many locks, but a shitty lock opens.
Wake y'all up.
There, yeah, okay, I see the analogy. I see where you're trying to go with that. Uh-huh. Yep.
Shout out to Andrew Tate for that one.
Damn, Legend is just going in, man.
Let me go ahead.
On fire over here.
I'm going to see how much longer we could go with this one, but while we're at it, we were already talking about this WNBA one. Do you want to go? And
just make it more. Just the factors that can make it.
Okay. So we're gonna bring up your factors, but why don't women support the WNBA more like men with the NBA?
Ooh, is that real? Is that a real thing? Like women don't really support the WNBA
like that? So if you talk like women that want to defend how the women aren't getting paid as much as they want to, like all the women that are trying to champion that, you ask them to name 5 WNBA teams, they've never even been to a game, let alone to name.
Wow,
so women really just contradicting them.
I want to talk to the
women. They
women.
Don't really care. They just care about starting some shit against men.
Horton, I want to talk to the women.
Patriarchy.
Name me the top 5, ladies. The top 5 of your favorite current WNBA players. 5. 5. Name me the city, the WNBA team in your city.
Damn.
The name of a team.
That's not the point.
The feminists, where y'all at now? Y'all should be in the stands.
You gotta understand.
Y'all should be in the stands, throwing y'all titties up like guys do.
Shit.
When we got all this painting on our face and just going crazy every day.
I want to add
the titties part though.
I want to add a side note.
Yeah.
You know what league? It's an all women's league. I don't know if y'all ever seen it, but it is live as fuck. It's the lingerie football league. Have y'all seen shit? Yeah. Have y'all seen that shit?
They be blasting each other.
Yo, those women go hard.
They be sexualized.
Yeah, anytime I catch it on YouTube, I'm intrigued. I'm like, yo, these women, not only they fine, but they going hard out there. Like,
I usually end up watching it for a couple minutes before I change it. I don't watch it through it, but it catches your eye just enough.
Yeah, I've watched whole games. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
I can't blame you because like
I've seen old games.
I'm supposed to just be scrolling through looking for something.
But see, let me ask you. So, who do you think is viewing that more, guys or girls?
Guys, for sure.
I mean, probably men.
Yeah,
probably men.
So that's ours. Like again, we are doing more of the supporting. Again, this is the thing,
especially when it comes to sports.
At the end of the day, the lingerie football. First of all, guys, we like football. There ain't too many girls that like football. I'm not saying there's no girls that like football. There are some, but this is our game.
I know some.
And again, we gave the NBA gave you a league. You don't even support it.
Hey, Gianni, talk about that proposal for the WNBA.
Yeah, so earlier off camera, I was talking about.
Y'all listen.
Listen, y'all.
Some bullet points to make the WNBA more intriguing.
Help them out.
And more interesting.
What's the NBA commissioner name?
Adam Silver.
Adam, hey Adam, come through Houston, Texas. Come through.
Let's do some business. Does the NBA oversee the WNBA?
Hell yeah.
They made it. They gave them a league.
They keep their league.
They was whining and stuff.
I thought they had their own.
We gave you one. Support it.
They lose $10 million after every season.
Wait,
lose $10 million. We still gave y'all a league,
but they still keep the league because the NBA committee funds them. They still pay the players.
So see, I thought they always had their own commissioner.
They do have their own commissioner, but it's like a little brother, like a subsidized.
Right. Okay,
I hope that Angel
like
Reese.
They still got the.
That's not her name.
Right. All right.
What's her name? Angel Reese.
Angel Reese. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I said it right.
Yeah.
So Angel Reese and what's the other girl?
Is it Caitlin Clark?
Yeah. I feel like those two can do something.
They can be the new Magic.
They can be the Magic and Bird of the WNBA.
That's true.
Because they played in the finals.
They played in the finals.
They did that in the college. They played in the finals too.
Now, what I don't hope happens, I'm going to tell you what I don't hope. I don't hope they try to go to the NBA. Now, women can go to the NBA.
Really?
Oh, yeah,
they can. I hope they don't try to do that shit.
There's no clause for women to be in the NBA, but they know that they win last. So, like, it's not like...
Wait a minute. Time out.
So, it's not like women aren't allowed in the NBA, but they can't compete with NBA players while they win NBA mode. That's why they're better off.
So, can they get drafted by an NBA team?
If they're good enough.
Yeah, they can.
Really?
NBA team will lead.
There was 2 women that got drafted.
Are you serious?
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
Just when they just didn't know.
And y'all can look this up too. Do your research.
Wow, this is new to me. I didn't know that.
Yeah, two women got drafted.
It's just that they needed their own league because it's too hard to join the NBA.
Hey, Caitlin Clark's got a sniper on her though. I ain't gonna lie.
That's white girl Curry right there.
Hey man, I watched that game. She was pulling up, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie.
Caitlin Dollar.
She was
got that day in dollars.
She was sniping them threes. I ain't gonna lie, man.
She be pulling from half court.
Yeah, bro, and it's strong too. It's a strong shot too.
Yeah, it looks good.
Like
it's got a good form to it.
Yeah, bro. Like she's
wet.
She has that. She has that.
No bouncing.
That's what I'm saying. She has like a man's trigger, bro. Like an NBA player's trigger.
I like to watch her play.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
don't fuck it up, NBA. Let these girls do their thing. Don't fuck it up. Don't draft them.
But to my bullet points, though, to make it more interesting, the league as a whole more interesting, I think they should take a page out of like the XFL's playbook or like any other alternate leagues playbook. Like change the fucking rules. You know what I mean? Like lower the damn. First of all, lower that rim. Let's be real. What would make men watch the WNBA more is if we sell posters. Let's see some posters. We need to see some females windmilling.
It's not exciting. I'm gonna be real. Like WNBA is not an excited game. Like I don't get excited. Now if I try, like it's not exciting.
I'm telling you,
but women, like y'all still should be supporting it just because it's woman. It's a woman.
They need to lower that rim.
Y'all got it. And soccer too. Them girls.
Yeah.
But y'all don't even know y'all soccer teams.
Name one
soccer team in your city. I'll give you $1,000.
Female soccer player.
Hope Solo. Everybody knows Hope Solo.
Yeah, don't name Alex Morgan.
Right.
But yeah, look, we're helping y'all out.
Yeah, lower that rim. Lower that rim like a foot or two, like a foot or a foot and a half. Lower it. Have 4-pointers, shot clock, lower the shot clock or increase it. You know, you got to spice things up like that.
Stop being so fucking friendly.
No 8-second half court. Instead of 3 seconds in the paint, make it 5 seconds. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Like
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna cut you off.
Yeah.
I do know. I don't know her name, but she is on the LA something.
You talking about Kansas Parker or what?
Is that the fine one? The fine one that be doing models and on Instagram and shit. With the leg up. She got the leg up. The one with the always have her leg up.
Is she like big? Is she a tall girl?
Nah, she like a point guard.
Okay.
I forgot her name. But she always be having her leg out.
She's from Baylor.
Yeah, she from Baylor. Nah, I know she's a good basketball player. I don't know her name.
She light skinned.
Nah, she dark skinned. Well, she not dark. She's like middle skin.
Not like Skylar Diggins then. Skylar Diggins kind of.
Nah, she play in LA for LA. If y'all know the name of what I'm talking about, put it in the comment section. If y'all know.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Cause
that shit bothering me. I kind of think I know.
The reason why I brought it up because she the finest, on the team, and that's
Parker, man.
I don't know if that's her or not.
No, I know it's not her, but I just bringing up Candace Parker.
She retired, right?
Yeah,
Candace Parker. I think she does like analyst, like NBA analyst.
With Dwayne Wade.
Yeah. But the whole point is that as a man, I only know her because she posts good pictures. You understand? That's the only reason why I know that. I don't know her for her game.
Yeah.
I don't know her because she's making waves. Even when you watch Sports Center, you don't see the WNBA on
even as a
Sports Center like that.
The only female sport that I see that I respect and I could watch it, I know a lot of, is MMA. UFC.
Hey, yeah, MMA. Women MMA is live.
Any type of martial arts, any type of combat fight, especially like martial arts, because even the female boxers, besides Caressa Shields,
even boxing is like,
I just follow the UK boxer because she used to be a ring girl and she's fine as hell. Literally, that's why I follow her. Not knowing that she's the bantamweight champion in the IPF for women, but more that she's fine as fuck, former ring girl. But that's how it tends to be when it comes to sports. The guys are like attracted, like they're fond of the attractive athletes. It tends to be like.
Yeah, and that's why the lingerie.
And that's why they have the Sports Illustrated.
Because it's eye candy.
The swimsuit editions and all that. Yeah, the lingerie. Yep, exactly.
What's the next one?
Yeah, exactly. Man, you get lost in that one. And yeah, until they say something, we gotta keep on pushing this thing. Wisdom talk.
Pushing it.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, we're gonna go back to our community, our hip hop community, the culture. We're going back to the roots.
Speak on it.
All right. So why does rap only promote crime activity in Black communities? Is it a plan? All right. Did y'all hear that?
Promote crime activity in the music?
Yeah. So like mainstream, it seems that mainstream rap, like hip hop, they promote more of a drill, violent type of approach when it comes to the mainstream artists versus like more of a motivational, educational, informative.
Why is it that a hood nigga always has to be popping first over a nigga that's like conscious and trying to spread knowledge?
Exactly.
You know, like you know, I'm not gonna really point any names, but y'all know the mainstream niggas that are out there right now.
Yeah.
They all hood niggas. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, and no disrespect to them because I jam some of their shit. You know, some of their shit is jamming on some feeling shit. But if I really want to, if I want to sharpen my sword in my mind, like I'm gonna jam some, you know, conscious, you know, because conscious music, people think that conscious music just has good lyrics and that's it. No, conscious music can have good. They have good beats too behind the consciousness also. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of this conscious music has like some fire ass beats. Like because you know a lot of the hood niggas that put out music, we all know them. We all know them. We all hear them. You know, they usually have a good beat that carries them. Usually, you know what I mean. Now there's a few like I will name this in this part. I will say a name like Young Thug kind of grew on me. Lil Baby kind of grew on me. You know what I'm saying? You know, they use their vocals as like instruments to the beat. So it's an interesting perspective, you know, take they have on the recording of their records. But, you know, those are few and far in between. You got a lot of hood niggas out here, or just niggas in general that have no business making music. I'm sorry. Like, you just have no business, bro. Like, you're not skillful. Like,
they just got the look.
Right.
Getting the image.
I'm telling you, like, because I got some shit right now, you know what I mean? Like, I'm about to start putting some shit out. I'm about to hit the scene hard again. You know what I mean? Like, I've worked with different producers and stuff, and it's coming, you know. But I feel like the stuff I make, it takes time, it takes effort, it takes a consciousness being pumped into my shit. You know what I mean? Like it's a process. I don't make the shit in like 10 minutes, even though I have beats that I've made in 10 minutes. But the stuff that I really take pride in is the shit that took a couple days, hours, where I've like sat there and like put it together like a symphony. It's like I'm a hip hop symphonic instructor. You know what I mean? And you got the drums here, you got the synths here, you got the pianos here, you got the bongos here, you got the clavs here, you got the snare there, the kick. You know what I mean? Like that's how I feel like that's my approach. You know what I'm saying? But then
artistry, emotion.
Right. You got these hood niggas that, you know, see, but I can't get really mad at the hood niggas because they're just trying to get their money. You know what I mean? They're just trying to make a living. You know what I mean? A lot of these niggas, and this is their outlet. Music's the outlet, right? So really, I really blame the industry. I blame the puppeteers that control what gets pushed out there and what the labels, right? Exactly. The labels who decide to pluck what gets pushed. You know what I'm saying? But then again, that's a double-edged sword blaming the labels, because then you can also blame the fans in that regard, because the fans can decide what they want to listen to and what they don't want to listen to, right? So it goes hand in hand. It's a lot of blame to push around.
Most fans are high-minded though. But first, I'm definitely gonna give you a little bit of this real quick, because I definitely through with you on that.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, because don't get me wrong, I like to jam some ratchet shit every now and then. Like I said, I be jamming like Lil Baby. I be jamming. I like some of the Baby shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I got some shit on my phone right now, like that I be jamming. That's like ratchet shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But why doesn't niggas like Big Crit get some shine? You know what I mean? Big Crit goes hard, bro. Yeah, he makes his own beats.
Exactly.
That nigga raps his ass off, makes his own beats. Big Crit is talented, bro. That's talent.
I still jam.
I'm just using him as an example.
Tires.
Right. Like
when I ride.
Come on, come on, bro. Like that's real musical talent. Or like a nigga like you know, he's a legend, but I'm just gonna say because you know Scarface, of course, even made some of his own bass. Yeah, like J. Cole makes a lot of his own beats.
I know, of course.
But he's known, he's recognized. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of
he could get more recognition,
right?
Kendrick.
So
yeah, on and on.
So
go for
this
it.
is a very complicated question. And I'm gonna answer this very particularly, but straight to the point. The artist is trying to find the quickest way to get on. The listener that's listening to the artist is trying to find something in this artist that they see in other artists that they like. The people that's pushing the artist, they have all the power. These labels have all the power. They got millions and millions of dollars. They have investors that's investing in this music. In our community, they want us to kill each other. I can't 100% get mad at the rappers. There is a percentage.
They're props.
There are props. But this is what we have to do. We have to understand that the black community is under attack. We have been under attack for a long time. We have to go to the labels and tell them we're not just going to be talking about killing each other. Now, is that music that happens? Yes. And that's a problem. But again, it's something that do happen in our communities. Black people kill black people. And I'm not going to get into the reason why, but if you have a brain inside of your head, you should know why. But what I'm saying is that that's the only music that they promote. They don't promote happy, successful. They don't promote that. Now, there's music out there. I'm not saying that they don't make that type of music. I'm just saying that that's not the popular song that's on the Billboard charts. They want black people to talk about killing black people. Now, if you go to listening to Ed Sheeran, I'm not saying that word.
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah. My bad. I don't listen to him. I'm sorry.
Or Sam Smith. Like
Ed.
They talk about
Sam Smith,
Katy Perry, things like that. These, that. Okay, let's keep that music clean.
Sam Smith too.
Yeah, they keep their music clean.
Another path.
Man, I saw this interview with Tank, the singer Tank. He was on the Drink Champs.
I like that one.
Yeah, he was talking about how like they don't promote his music enough because he promotes black people loving each other. His essence is about black person loving a black. It's all about love, right? Yeah. But see, they don't want black people to promote that.
I'm gonna be real with you.
But Sam Smith can do the same. Like if Tank was to sing
demon
"Stay with me," if black man saying that,
I'm going to be
that's the beginning, the end of R&B for.
I'm going to be real.
Being more sexual.
I'm gonna just keep it real. Tank is an idiot. Tank you are retarded and you're an idiot because this is what I'm saying. Don't get offended. Not yet.
Wait.
You're an idiot because you can't just if you know what the industry is pushing. If you could get on the Breakfast Club, wherever platform you was on, saying that stupid dumbass shit, drinking traps. Whatever that shit is.
Damn.
Hey, shout outs to Nori.
Shout out to Nori. Shout out to DJ EFN. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all. Yeah. I fuck with y'all show.
Good podcast.
Yeah, whatever.
It's a good podcast.
We can pull up. You know what I mean? We can respectfully pull up, if you want to discuss something. But
debate.
I'll just be quiet. But my thing is, the reason why I say Tank, you're an idiot, is because if you understand that they're not pushing your stuff, that means it's people not listening to your stuff. So as an artist, make other music that can
be more
relatable, and you can get your point across.
Yeah.
You're not dumb, you're smart. You just act dumb.
It's about adapting.
Yeah, you gotta adapt. What did Chris Brown do? He adapted.
Yeah.
People saw, why he acting all gangster? No, he still sings. He still sings. Shout out to Chris Brown. Come through, Houston, Texas. We would love to have you. Come through.
I with Chris Brown though.
Yeah, but you have to adapt. You gonna say, I know why they not pushing my. You are an idiot.
And that's another thing.
The fuck is wrong with you, fucking stupid ass nigga?
Throughout the relationship.
Damn.
And he was driving that Lambo. She was hitting him. Car losing control. He reacted. It's not okay. But what do you expect to happen after over time?
That's that masculine energy that women and Rihanna.
Yeah, after that Super Bowl,
I'm finna say
with
it.
that forehead.
I gotta say
and
it.
And the demon shit. He's the devil.
Let me talk.
He turned Chris Brown's angel ass into a little demon himself.
I got something to say.
Rihanna. Well, I like Chris Brown. We can always dance.
Rihanna.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. R.P. ASAP Rocky.
Rihanna.
What's wrong with Rihanna?
Wow.
What's wrong with Rihanna?
Where do you start?
I mean, I'm not saying it like I'm defending her. I'm just asking.
Yeah, nah. Yeah.
Sorry.
Me personally, I feel like Drake and Rihanna would have made a better couple than her and
ASAP.
Why? Why is that?
ASAP Rocky.
Why is that?
Just because
they had a lot more chemistry.
Drake and had way more chemistry. I feel like Drake got on the award show and was just like, "Hey, I have always been in love with you." Try to give her a kiss, and she didn't even.
She ain't fucking with Drake. She doesn't
choose
Drake. She don't really like Drake.
Damn! Shout out to Drake. Drake come through. We gotta talk about that.
Don't y'all hear now that Drake and Kim Kardashian about to start talking?
Nah, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, because
I didn't hear about that.
He was waiting for Kanye and them to get divorced, and then he let her do her little Pete Davidson shit, and now he's like, so let's go on that date now.
Really?
Yeah,
I think that's dope. I think that's not Kanye. I fuck with you, but what I'm saying is the reason why I say that's dope.
For whose sake?
Is because Drake may really be in love with her.
He in love.
Nah, seriously, I'm just saying he may really be in love with her.
He's in love with
and Kanye.
He's in love with.
Don't get mad.
Ray J,
I fuck with you, Kanye. Come through.
Two hands, shake weight. Shout out to Ray J.
Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna.
He had one wish.
I'm not gonna jump to love so fast. You know what I mean? Because they're not. We don't. I mean, they're not even official yet. But
we don't know what they talk about.
I mean, we haven't heard that they could be.
They are talking.
Because honestly, she looks like that song cover. It looks like it's her on Search and Rescue.
I mean, it could be. I don't know. Drake be talking about a lot of females.
No, yeah, he referenced her.
Drake.
It is her. He referenced her on that song. Yeah.
Okay. On the song?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's her then.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but like I said, man, Drake. The majority of his music is about him being hurt by women. So it's like
he's a lover boy. He's a little sweetheart.
Women have impacted his life.
He had a baby.
If
French model.
If you don't want Drake to take your bitch, just don't make Drake mad. Like Kanye, you know how you rock.
Drake is still Drake.
Like Drake gonna take your bitch. He came in the game with the man that was taking other niggas' bitches, Trey Songz. So you don't think he asked him, "Hey, how you do this?" And Trey Songz taught him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So Drake is not honestly like. Don't even beef with Drake. He'll take your bitch. Yeah. Beef with him when you single.
That's like Future too.
Don't and you know what he did.
Certain guys.
By Beyonce did that song with Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I ain't saying nothing, but
no, Beyonce wasn't about to do.
Those love Beyonce.
Beyonce stuck with Jay-Z.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Beyonce.
But, I mean, even if Beyonce.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't think I don't think Beyonce would have left Jay-Z.
Well, you know, I don't know. Financially, he's on another
she didn't
level.
Leave Jay-Z.
But I do feel like Beyonce dipped and dabbled. I feel like.
I mean, I wouldn't rule that out.
Yeah,
I don't know.
She slept with one of them backup.
Maybe
backup. No, ain't no backup. She ain't gonna leave no backup. She finna sleep with the man, the boy.
Who?
The boy.
Who's the boy?
Champagne Poppy.
Oh,
Drizzy Drake.
I don't think they fucked around.
Oh, definitely.
I can see a background I can see a background male dancer.
Yeah,
because that could be kept under wraps better.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That could be. She could give him hush.
You can't go from Jay-Z to a backup dancer.
Britney Spears,
Kevin Federline, right?
After Justin Timberlake,
right.
So yeah, that was supposed to just be.
Who has who?
So Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake, and then after they broke up, after she dumped Justin Timberlake, she hooks up with Kevin Federline.
Yeah, but she had a cut. That's the girl that cut her hair off, right? Yeah, she was on.
And by the way, when right after that breakup, she made her best album. By the way, I want to say that.
Yeah,
Britney Spears, The Blackout, that was her best shit. I'm telling you. Yeah,
I don't know nothing.
She made her best album after that.
What's the next topic, bro?
Oh yeah, I got you. And it seems like we're milking this clock, man. They ain't saying shit. They ain't no shit. You already know what it is. Wisdom talk. We're in the gang. All right. While we're still on the culture in our Black African American community, why is the Black family in the United States separated, and how can it be fixed? We've already got into this for a good portion of it.
Yeah, we already.
But I'm gonna go more about how it can be fixed, and of course, the most basic thing is us coming together, and then how we come together.
How will we come together?
Yeah, it have to be within our communities, our personal communities within our, and then you see it whenever other people see it, the possibilities that it can happen within our communities. Then they're gonna, it's like a magnet. It's like kind of like how they follow with the media and everything else. They gotta follow when they see that too. Like, damn, the masses of people are coming together.
Exactly.
Let our masses come together, and then our masses join their masses, and then just the more of that togetherness is gonna force us to face each other and like, you're not the problem, and you're not the problem either. You know what? We need each other.
Exactly.
That's the only way we could prolong and populate and continue populating. And
exactly.
Even the future generations reproduce and everything.
I'm gonna just keep it real, and I need for you to, the viewer, I need you to listen. If you are a Black male, and you are a Black male that has good intentions with a woman, you need to get with a Black woman. Now, if you're a Black male and you don't have good intentions, you just want to fuck around, go fuck a white bitch. Because what's happening?
I feel you. No, I feel you though. Like,
super populationists.
What's happening is this: Black women don't believe that there are good men that are Black that exist. So that's the reason why they're acting up.
I see what they're doing.
They're acting up because they don't feel like there's Black good men around.
When they're really talking about a certain percentage.
It's just a percentage.
It's a low percentage, but then they got their blinders.
But what we have to start doing, Black man, Black woman, what we have to start doing, we have to start creating healthy households.
Both parents.
This yelling shit, it's not healthy. This cheating shit, yelling in front of your kids is not healthy.
Yeah.
Cheating, bringing that in the household is not healthy. Abuse is not healthy.
Any abuse.
Any type of abuse is not healthy. Most abuse is in the Black community. None of that shit is healthy. Which means it's not going to help me. God damn it. The Black family does not exist anymore. So what we have to do,
80%?
Exactly.
Yeah, 80%.
What we have to do as Black men and Black women We cannot get help from the government. We want help, we go to each other. We don't need their resources because their resources come with a fucking, what's it called when something comes with something?
Like
it comes with a, it comes with a string attached.
A caveat, catch-22.
Yes, a catch.
Yeah.
The government's not just helping the black community because you think they had us in slavery 400 years and now in 2023 they love us. They don't fucking love us.
79%.
They still look at us as 3/5, was it
3/5 human?
3/5 of a fucking human being.
Damn.
They don't fucking love us.
It's in the Constitution.
Now, if you got a white friend that thinks differently, then God bless you. You are lucky. But most of these white people still think the way the original white person thought. They still think like that. This country is not for us. When they wrote the Declaration of Independence, wait, the Declaration?
The U.S. Constitution?
When they wrote that shit, hold up.
Mm-hmm.
When they wrote that shit, they did not have us in mind of being free. The Declaration of Independence, they did not have that. Us in mind.
Yeah, that was for the colonists against the Britain.
And if you're a white person that's watching me right now, and if you have the mindset that your ancestors had, shame on you.
I agree, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, duh.
Facts.
Look at my goddamn eyes!
Oh my God, dog, you can't be doing that shit, man.
Or to be startled every time. You
You
just
can't be doing that, man. Because I'm like, wait till this comes out. That's the first thing I'm thinking. I'm like, these people are gonna be like, dude.
you be getting Horton's blood pressure up, man. Like,
Need
God.
some milk. I have to play that with real.
White people.
Like, damn. Damn.
White people, listen. You have the power to change what your ancestors did to us. You should be using that power that you have to help us.
I don't know about that.
What you talking
Because they didn't choose what their ancestors did.
True,
But
they was born into it.
But
They was born into privilege.
They benefit from it, though.
They benefit daily.
They benefit from it by societal. Like I agree, they do benefit from it, but it's not by choice.
No, it is by choice because if it wasn't by choice, then they would be proactively in large numbers trying to rectify what their ancestors did.
Well, see, I feel like then it would be a white community civil war.
I agree.
It'll be a white community civil war. I know personally some good white people.
Me too.
But they tell me I can't really say nothing
because they're subconsciously
because I know what they're gonna do to me
because they're on code.
They don't know that I like black
subconsciously
people.
on code.
It's not even like I don't agree with y'all. It's not even that I don't agree with y'all, but comes in full circle why a lot of guys don't speak up. There's a lot of things with the society and the backlash of standing up to certain things that are like not politically correct in the general public scale. And it's stuff like that where what we're talking about women or white people talking about like they're actually going to champion for black people are going to be looked the type of way like they're like somewhat of a racial pick-me. Like I'm just
but see my thing
term like
yeah
they're gonna be like, oh, you're just doing that because like you don't really mean that, like, you know, they're gonna
but yeah, I'm gonna piggyback. I had a white, and I'm not gonna say had, because he is still my friend. I went to an all white college, Denver, Colorado, Regis University. Went there, and honestly, if anyone from Regis University, Denver, Colorado, there was literally 3 black people. I was one of those 3. It's a Catholic college, private. I had a white friend, I'm not gonna say his name on here. I don't know if he wants clout like this, But I had a white friend tell me he was drunk. He comes in my dorm and, you know, we playing the game. And he was just like, hey, I'm sorry. I was like, why you say you sorry? Man, what we do to y'all.
See, that's good. That is true.
So he drunk, so now I'm finna ask all my questions now. So what did y'all do to us?
Behind closed doors, the type of conversation.
Like, what do y'all do to us? And you know what he said? Oh, my family make me act like we have to like you. My family make me act like I have to like you.
That's crazy.
So that's the opposite. What's the opposite? When you're in front of a black person, you make it seem like you like him.
That's fake.
Damn.
Now again, that's not all white family, but that's the majority. Because you are who you come from. So again, white people, what y'all have to do, if you care about just doing the right thing, don't worry about how your mom gonna look at you, how your dad's gonna look at you. Come and help us. Join us in this fight.
It's just like civil rights. Like whenever the white people were actually marching with Martin Luther King and the slack they had to take, it's not over. That was just getting started. So it's an ongoing thing. It's gonna keep going until, like, you know, we do get what the respect we deserve. And it's just, if you can't relate unless you are our race. But at the same time, you can empathize. You can understand, like, in the feeling way, you can feel for it. It's not sympathy like you pity, but more like empathy because, like, we're all humans. And you can see the injustice of it. And it's about making a difference. That's what we're doing.
And if you are a white person,
why not?
If you are a white person and you are a part of like organization such as
3Ks,
the KKK, I want you to really think.
Federal government.
I want you to really think about something. Think about something for 1 second. Do you think that God would be pleased with your actions?
You don't teach hate.
You literally hate a whole group of people because of their skin color. Not because they did you wrong. Not because they hurt any of your family members. Not because they took something from you that you really wanted. You hate us because we're black. What logic is that? Now you want to know why we dislike you? We're not. Honestly, I could put hate on that too. It killed my family. So I could say I hate you. But black people, you know what we do that you don't do? We always turn the fucking cheek.
I can't get over every time I can't get over that
shit. I don't know.
I was saying I was trying to we turn the other cheek. We always turn, and this is how
real biblical.
This is how you know that the same things that's in the Bible about turning the other cheek, forgiveness. Who do it better than blacks? Who do it better than blacks?
I think we do it too much to a fault. Honestly.
We do it too much, but who do it better?
That boy Malcolm X over here, man.
We do it better.
I'm telling you, we do it too much because everybody else, we're so inclusive with all other ethnic groups. But when it comes time to do the reverse, all other ethnic groups want to push us out. They're so quick to exclude us. But we're so inclusionary of everybody. We're the most inclusionary, but everybody else is the most exclusionary against us.
Exactly.
That's our problem.
The best point of all, because especially like music, it's a great example of that.
Mm-hmm.
How many other races? I mean, like prime example, white people are listening to hip hop word by word and everything. They want to say nigga and everything else, and like just like And we don't have, and most of us don't have any problem with it at all.
Exactly.
If we embrace it, we love it. We feel honored that you love our shit. But then the other way around,
we love that.
If you see a black dude playing lacrosse or hockey, that nigga Oreo or he'll sell out Uncle Tom or wherever the fuck, he gets the scrutiny of it. Yeah, and me speaking proper, that's something I always had to deal with.
Yeah,
you talk white,
and Horton,
I speak well. Wow,
and Horton, exactly,
ignorance.
Just like you said, at the end of the day, we do the most to us. The white man has made us hate us.
Even black women hate black women the most. Not men.
And I'm not saying that
all black
that we should start hating white people. No,
not
because then it's going to be a cycle.
Don't make it right.
No, but what I am saying is they don't want you to love you or anyone else that look like you. They don't want that. And you have to know that, look, in order for us to move forward, we have to love each other. Black man, love your black woman. Black woman, love your, let me say it again. Black woman, say it again. Black woman, love your black man.
Respect.
Love your black kids.
Respect your man.
Those are the three things.
Nurture for those kids.
That you have to start doing in order to, to get balance. It's not going to be good immediately. We just need balance.
And that is a perfect segue for the last question, because we're talking about the kids. What's your advice for a young man that wants a good girlfriend? As we are guys, like talking to like our son or a nephew.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Or like
good last
or
question.
like a student, apprentice of sorts. So I would say you have to be you have to have this balance of being genuine and sincere and nice, but there's a thing. You can't give it all. And you have to know how to like also have that side where you ain't taking no shit and you will fight for her and die for her and and stay and put her and somewhat check her in degrees too. But like all in all, when it comes to once you have that psyche of a man, that's when you can start to go into the sexual market and find that good girl. Mm-hmm. And that good girl that you want, you don't want her to have all this trauma. Or I'm about to say something controversial. If she got like mental issues, like she sees a therapist, or like she has like she suffers from like a mental disorder and stuff like that, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. I'm sorry.
So is this advice? Are you giving advice for all men, or
I'm talking about young men that are looking for a good girlfriend?
All right.
And I'm saying what type of girlfriend not to go for her. Okay. And at the end of the day, you want a girl with as much purity and chastity and honesty and loyalty and femininity, all that. That's the girl. And like, she doesn't have to be the finest girl. She doesn't have to be the finest girl. She don't have to be ugly either. But find a girl that's right for you, that actually respects you and feels honored to be with you. And that's how you're going to get that genuine love from a genuine girl. So that's mine. I like when after I say something, the silence is like, I think I nailed that one. I think I nailed it. Yeah. And shouts to everybody too. Sorry about that. I was just gonna say shouts to everybody that appreciates what we're doing and gets
shout out to y'all.
Shout out for real.
Like, I had one of my homegirls really loves you. He's like, man, when he speaks, I know it's Giuliani. And he's so smart. He knows so much, and he just carries himself so well. He's so well spoken and so smart. I love when he talks and all this type of stuff. I'm telling you.
Well, shout out to that super fan, whoever it is.
Yeah, Mary.
Mary. Shout out to you, Mary.
Shout out to you, Mary.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And a lot of people tell me, man, you're smart. I didn't know. I know you're smart, but dang, you know a lot of shit. I'm like, I just have all this shit stored in. I just want to get it out.
I'm telling you, man.
And then there's legend how they're like, man, that dude there, man.
Live wire.
Man, he has the spice to the podcast. Got the platform, got the panel hot. Man. So, and that's just us who's here right now. So I appreciate the feedback. It's definitely appreciated. But that was just a little. I had to say that.
What was the original?
Yeah, so the original question is giving a young man advice on finding a good girlfriend.
Okay, so that reminded me of your red flag. So the red flag, so I would say it's a red flag because the therapy.
Oh yeah, the therapy. Okay.
You don't want to you don't want to touch a woman, meaning like psychologically touch, engaging in conversation touch. You don't want to do that with a woman that's in the midst of therapy because she's currently in the middle of working on herself, patching herself up. So you don't want to break that. You don't want to disrupt that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you disrupt that,
I'm referring to.
Yeah, that you disrupt that could be super detrimental. That could be a dicey road you're going down. You know what I mean? Right. You don't want to disrupt that process. So let her do her thing, let her complete therapy, and then you can, after she's settled down with that, then you can try and engage with that and try and see what doors you can open with that woman. But in the midst of therapy, I agree. Overall, like don't touch that. You know what I mean? Like let her finish, let her do her thing, clean herself up a little bit, patch it up, then you can get at it. But to any young man out there, with getting with a woman, I feel like age, what age are we talking? We're talking like 18 years old and older?
Let's say, to be honest,
we talking preteen?
Because I want to go. I want to give a bit of a range, but not a crazy range.
Okay, so
I'm gonna say because I don't want them to be too old. So I'll say
in their 20s,
25. Okay. 15 to 25.
15 to 25. Okay.
15 to 25.
All right, a young man. Yeah. My advice to you.
Adolescent young man.
Okay. My advice to you is that, the chances of you finding your wife. It's not gonna be in this age bracket. I'm telling you right now. So you're gonna fuck up.
That's real.
You're gonna fuck up. You're gonna get your heart broken. That's maybe. Real. Hopefully you don't. Now, don't get me wrong. Hopefully you don't. You do not get your heart broken. That's terrible.
It's more likely.
But if you do get your heart broken,
there's a chance.
Yeah, just expect it. You know what I mean? Don't seek it. But if it happens to you, just be like, oh yeah, Giuliani told me that I knew this was coming, right? Okay, cool. So now you've braced for impact. You know what I mean? So when you brace for the impact, cool. You know this is a part of the territory. Trial and error. You get better from trial and error. You get better from taking L's. You learn from failure. You get better from failure. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, look at these athletes. You know what I'm saying?
Pressure creates diamonds.
Right. Pressure makes diamonds. A lot of these athletes take L's and they come back the next season and win the championship. They worked on their game. You know what I mean?
Bounce back.
Same with you. You work on yourself, work on your game from that L, from that heartbreak. So then the next woman, you don't put her in an unfair position because you're carrying excess baggage and scars from the heartbreak. You know what I mean? So that would be my advice to the young men out there. Just know that be prepared to embark on a trial and error journey in that age bracket. And then hopefully you can solidify yourself in that trial and error journey sooner rather than later. For me, it happened later. I'm still, working, I've worked on myself pretty well, but, for me, I'm not married yet. You know what I mean? So, but I have a few candidates right now, you know what I'm saying? But, I got a few candidates, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? No one's too bad, no. But, yeah, that's what I would say. Just brace for impact. Brace for impact, brace for the trial and error, brace for the heartbreak, you know what I mean? Because a lot of the women that you're talking to, they're not ready them damn selves. They don't know what they want either in that age range. They don't know.
They should be.
Yeah, but they don't know. So them not knowing what they want could be at your expense. So just be ready for that. That's all I'm saying. Like, and it'll better you in the long run. The sooner you prepare yourself for that whole bubble, that whole lexicon, the better you're going to be prepared to, work on yourself and patch things up and find that one woman for yourself. Or, if you do polygamy or whatever, if you're polyamorous, you find multiple women that'll lock it down with you, whatever. But
like Muslim, 4 wives.
Yeah, like Muslim or Mormons. Mormons be having multiple wives.
Man.
Yeah, so
like 9 of them.
Right. So that would be my advice, really. So.
All right.
Okay, RK legend.
He say, okay, RK. He goes for the turn up. No.
I guess I'm gonna end it.
Strong.
Yeah. So what I would say to a young man trying to find a good woman is to don't try to find a good woman. Work on yourself. If you're 15 and, you have a talent, start making money from that talent now as soon as possible.
Own your craft.
Focus on you. And then once you get to a place where you're and the reason why I'm saying this is because most men focus on women. They look for them, they chase them, they do whatever it takes to get them. But while you do that, you're neglecting you, your purpose, your plan. We are the head of the house. We are the builders. We must build our village. The woman is just a part of our village that we've been building before she even knew us. But if you have no village because you haven't built, then
they're waiting at the finish line to fuck the winners.
Yeah. Again, a woman comes into a man's life to see what have you built. So if you haven't built anything,
shouts to Rollo Tomasi.
If you haven't built anything, young man, now she has more power than you. Now she could tell you, oh no, you gotta leave. You gotta do this. But when you build something, now your seniority. Now you are the general. You are the leader. And you're going to have good intentions because you put the value into yourself. Most men that don't have good intention, this is a side note for women, most guys that don't have good intention are men that got to a place from doing the wrong things. If a man is doing what he loves to do and he values what he loves to do, he's going to value who's in his life. But again, like I said, what I would tell my daughter, you need to know the difference. So ladies, don't just look at a man that's successful and think, oh, he's a good man. No. No. It's other factors. If you would like counsel with me or consultation, you can DM me, Legend RKM. If you do want some counseling, because there's different factors for different women. So, but just to end it, the young man that's looking, don't look. They're gonna come to you.
Yeah, there'll be a byproduct of your success.
Because once they see you successful, you're gonna have to be in areas, in environments that successful people are gonna be in. You're gonna be that automatically because you're gonna be doing what successful people do. And that girl that's in those environments, you're gonna find them in those areas. And you know what? She's going to be doing what you're doing. Or she's going to be doing something similar to what you successful people do. You feel me? If you're a painter, she may be, one of the buyers or one of the investors, or you never know. Different strokes for different folks. But what I'm saying is focus on yourself. Get your paper up. Make sure you have a good male mentor if you don't have any mentors.
That's important.
Look at the Wisdom Talk podcast. Look at good podcasts. Study. Build your mind up. This is all in the in the purpose stage. You're looking for your purpose. You're working on yourself. You're focused on you. You know, do things that show self-love and do it every day. So when a woman come in your life and she's playing that game, you can kick her out because this is not a part of my routine. If you want to be in my life, like I was telling those women, when you enter a man's life, you're automatically under his leadership.
Yep.
Automatically. So make sure that your leadership is leadership that can help her grow. If she listens, if she don't, then she gotta go.
Bars.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Bars. Shout out Tyrone Magnus. I follow you on YouTube, man. Good videos.
Definitely.
Nice. All right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Got a bit crazy at times. Really great conversations.
My apologies.
Nah,
it comes with the territory.
It comes with passion, man.
Yeah. Hope I didn't break this mic or nothing.
Look, man, it just adds more flair to us, man.
Yeah.
And stay tuned for the next one coming up. And probably gonna have a couple of special guests too. I got some people starting to hit me up. I'm about to start setting a schedule of each Saturday that we record and we release it on Friday, that I have a consistent special guest or like someone different on the panel, some degree, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, and we're also open, DM us, Wisdom Talk Podcast, Instagram. You could DM me as well, Legend RKM. Any other podcast shows that want us to come on and, let us know, DM us.
Yes, sir.
If you're in the Houston area, we travel too. Just make sure that check is right. You know what I mean? Do some business.
Well, if you're working, you gotta help me help you. So,
yeah, most definitely. But yeah, like we want to spread wisdom, raw, real, and direct, straight to the point. And and I just, before you end the show, I just want to say, everyone that you see is not always guaranteed to be on the show. Sometimes it may just be him by himself. Sometimes it me, him, maybe just him by himself. So again, just kind of know that, we're all versatile and we all prepare our hardest to, to give a good show for you, and hopefully that you do enjoy what we do for you. So.
Sir. Juniani, follow me on all platforms. The Juniani, I think it's Juniani on Twitter, The Juniani on Instagram, Recognize Entertainment on Facebook. Also got my Recognize Entertainment podcast. We're going to be filming the first episode tomorrow. Don't know when I'll release that episode, but we'll be right here in this very room doing the first episode tomorrow. So,
what time?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Yeah, so we're going to be filming that. Me and my co-host. It's a lovely, lovely, awesome, off-the-chain white woman, older than me. She's very outgoing. She's crazy, but she's cool as shit though. Y'all gonna see.
Imagine that.
So I'm gonna have guests on there too every now and then. These gentlemen probably have to be my first guest.
Definitely.
So we'll, that podcast is gonna be raw, uncut like this one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna the dynamic is a little different. You got a white woman in the mix. So,
I know, right?
Definitely.
So it's gonna be different.
I want to do a special surprise. We are having a female host contest. So we will be looking for a female to host the show. I know there's a lot of masculinity, male energy on the show.
We do need to have a little bit of balance.
So we need a balance.
Exactly.
So black women, white women, any woman is available to join the competition. All races. We do prefer on the more attractive side. Okay, if you feel like you fit that criteria,
visually appealing.
Just make sure that you're 18 and older. Okay, we don't.
Right, you got to be grown.
You got to be grown. And DM a I would say DM a face picture and a body picture, back body picture and forward body picture. And make sure that you're looking your best. And DM those pictures.
Professional, presentable.
Yeah, the picture don't got to be professional. It just has to be presentable. DM your name, your Instagram name. Hopefully you stay in the Houston area. If you don't stay in the Houston area, but you're moving, let us know. And just tell us the reason why you would want to be on the show and why should we accept you and the values and the views that you have. You can send your phone number as well. And yeah. Also, we will want, if we do move on to the next step, we will DM you back and then you can, send like a video of, you just improving, just to kind of see how you feel. And then if that is, you come on the show.
Yeah.
Get to see us.
Yeah, it'd be good to have some female energy,
Yeah. And please be ready to debate. Okay.
Yeah, so you gotta have you gotta
professional.
Don't feel like if it's three men and we all have strong opinions and we're gonna run you over. No, stand your ground. Like that's
and
what
you don't have to. And again, like everybody have their own styles. You don't have to go crazy like me. You don't have to. You don't have to be you can be laid back. Be yourself. You
don't have to be like Slim from last year.
You don't got to be like Slim. She crazy.
Hey Slim, it ain't even like that.
Shout out to Slim.
Cool people. This is a bit aggressive.
Yeah, just be yourself. Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, man.
Wisdom talk. We out.
Peace.